people ask, how did you get here? And I often retort back and say, where? Have I gotten to any place special? Life is a journey and I'm still struggling to get to where I need to be. And that is the real truth, that we are never, the day we think we've arrived is the last day we should live. But that said, from the age of 20 when I left home to go to New York City to near 48 today, I have done certain things that have been noteworthy to others. I'm still learning to be Suvir. And the journey has been long, the struggles have been hard, the joys have been tremendous, the victories as many as the defeats. That's the essence of life, the Vedic way of thinking of things, of looking at opportunity, looking at victory, looking at defeat, looking at life is in a holistic way. For every up there will be a down, for every success there will be a sorrow or a defeat. And that is what I learned in the journey of my life, that you can't take any day for granted, you can't take a human being for granted, you can't take a success as being final. So at 20 I realized that I was living in a land full of opportunities, full of great discoveries to be made, full of beautiful, brilliant people of all ilk. But I was, like many others, a minority, a brown man in a white man's world, a gay man in a straight man's world, an artist in a world where people chased money, a dreamer where people were more realistic. So all of these were negatives. But I realized at a young age that if I just focused and did what I loved and did it with respect, care, thought and mindfulness, there would be the opportunity to make others happy. And I chased happiness instead of chasing just the monetary value behind all my going-ons in my life. You know, the Michelin Star Chef, a Michelin Star restaurant, is it everything we make it out to be? Perhaps, but in reality, the person behind them, the group behind them, the business behind them, is that a star business? That's what should be chasing us. To get to that place where the Michelin Star Chef or the restaurant is proud, is happy, is excited, is feeling worthy of themselves. It takes courage, it takes dreams that have to be realized with a lot of effort and hard work, perseverance, patience, generosity of self and spirit, and a kind heart, and a person who wants to please others. And if you have that in you, you are worthy of getting that Michelin star and to be broadcasting it to the world. And that's the journey that is very laborious, and like all things in life is full of challenges and vicissitudes that we must overcome to become better versions of ourselves. For all the youngsters out there wanting to be chefs, wanting to be celebrity chefs, wanting to be star chefs, wanting to be TV personalities who cook, it's not all that it's made out to be. In reality, what you have to be chasing is that fire in your belly to be cooking for others, to be washing dishes when it's 48 degrees or 55 in the kitchen. And that hunger in you to be feeding another has to be what needs to drive you. Degrees and just a schooling don't make it the chef. What makes a chef, that chief worthy of recognition and respect, is that desire to create magic, feed memorable meals, and be a shepherd to their team, front and back of a restaurant. If you have that desire to be a people's person, to take care of the least paid staff member in your team but treat them like a prince and a king, then you have what it takes to be a chef. Otherwise, the celebrity, the fame, the stardom, it comes to you, but it also goes away as quickly as it came. So think again, as a young person, go to the nation whose cuisine you love the most, find the chef you love the most, work for them for free, learn with them, tell them you're my master, teach me please everything you know. And when you've learned from them, open your own restaurant, but create a team that loves your food, loves you, respects you, wants to grow with you, and then the meals that you share will be memories that people will taste and savor for a lifetime. And that's the recipe for a young person to be doing brilliance and magical cooking in our business. And I hope many youngsters chase their dreams, desires, passions with integrity and commitment and hard work and sincerity.